D2. I was just at D1. Y'all come on in, come on in, come on in. Let's get to it, straight to it. That's how we gonna do it. How everybody night going tonight. So I want to talk about a particular form that you need in order to be able to do what's called a securities transfer, right? So this form you can find on the Treasury Direct website when you set up a Treasury Direct account. I'm gonna take my phone off my little tripod so y'all can see it a little bit better. So this is what the securities transfer form looks like. So you can get this off of the Treasury Direct website. If you need me to send it to you, I can send it to you, but make sure you set up your Treasury Direct account, an individual account. Okay, so what is the purpose of this form, you might ask? Well, we're going to scroll a little bit further down. Right here where it says official stamp or seal. So this is where you get that notary medallion stamp. You're gonna go to your bank. Now, I'm not sure if some of y'all knew, but the banks are the intermediaries and they're also the security transfer agents. So the fact that having a bank account is not just to deposit and withdraw funds off. There's more that you can do with it. It's more than just credit cards and loans and things of that sort. So a securities transfer form like this, where you got to get the medallion stamp from your bank, all the banks that participate in the securities transfer medallion program are Bank of America, Navy Federal, all the credit unions, all the state banks. They participate in the medallion program. Oh, yeah. And the ones that don't participate is Wells Fargo, Chase, and I believe that's the only two banks that don't participate in the medallion program because they were kicked out for some reason. Well, I don't know exactly why, but I would say do your proper due diligence and research. Peace, family. So, yeah, you got to get that green medallion stamp. I'm going to show y'all what it looks like because I got one. So that's just the bank basically saying, look, we're giving you permission to be able to insure up to $10 million in securities because that's how much that stamp is worth. $10 million in securities. And it's insured up to $10 million. So with this particular form, you got to print it out, of course. Go to your bank. Tell them, hey, I need a medallion stamp. They're going to give you the medallion stamp. Now, this is where a lot of people probably get confused. So where it says the QSEP. So you can have the option to transfer all your securities or just a certain amount. So I usually use this option right here. Transfer my securities totaling, let's say, 1.2 million because it's worth millions. Right? So you do 1.2 million. And then you would go on the sec.gov website. So the purpose of this is so any bill that you have, right? Any bill that you have, you will look up that company on the sec.gov website. So, for example, I'm going to go to sec.gov and look up Securities Bank's indentured trustee. So, boom, I'm going to go. So, I'm on this website. What I'm going to do next is I'm going to look up data research. Nope, that's not the right one. I'm going to submit a complaint on a dealership and Securities Bank, by the way. I'm going to do that later. But we're going to look up Securities Bank real quick. Security Financial, that's the name of the institution. So Security Financial 8K form. This is their current 8K form for 2024. Ooh, they did multiple. Actually, look, they did one for July. They did one for August. They did one for September. So we're going to get the most current one. So we're going to click on it. Boom. We clicking on it. What are we looking for on this particular form? We're looking for the indentured trustee. So I'm going to go back real quick. Hold on. I'm going to go back. Or you know what? Nah, let's go to it real quick. So this is the 8K form. State or the other jurisdiction is Delaware. Okay. What we want to find is the QSEP number. That's what we need, the QSEP number of this particular institution. Okay, so we got to go back because we did it wrong. So, company search. Full text, we're gonna look up full text search. Okay, when we look up full text search, we're going to click more search options. The keyword is indentured trustee. Indentured trustee. That's the keyword. Then we're going to look up Securities Financial. So that's it right there. Okay. And then we're going to choose valid from the last, all since 2001. Okay. So now we're going to click search. Hold on. We did something wrong. I think we did something wrong. Something ain't right. So let's try this again. Hold on. Because when I looked it up the first time, it worked just fine. Nope. Securities Financial is the institution. So we got to do it one more time. Okay. Let's search. Okay. Nah, we got to do more research. Last 5 years. Law since something ain't right. Okay, now it popped up. All right. Now, what we got to find is the indentured trustee. I think matter of fact, I already got it on my iPad. Yeah, I already got it on my iPad. So let me show y'all. Hold on. Because they trying to hide stuff. And I'm going to tell you, they do that when they see that people catching on and trying to transfer their securities. They don't want you to have access to those securities, even though they put it on the 8K form that anyone who has a credit card account with them or any other products, they're considered investors. So therefore, they have access to the securities just like the employees of the business, because you're almost considered an employee of that business. So what you have to do is use this 8K form. I'm trying to find it because I know it's on here. It's on my iPhone, so I might just have to go ahead and send it. I'm gonna have to airdrop it to my iPad because it's not on my iPhone. I mean, it's not on my iPad. So I'm gonna pause this for a sec. Y'all stay put. Hold on, because it's not on my iPhone. I mean, it's not on my iPad. So I'm gonna pause this for a sec. Y'all stay put. Hold on, because it's not on my iPhone. I mean, it's not on my iPad. So I'm gonna pause this for a sec. Y'all stay put. Hold on, because it's not on my iPhone. I mean, it's not on my iPad. So I'm gonna pause this for a sec. Y'all stay put. Hold on. Y'all stay put. Hold on. Y'all stay put. Hold on. Guys, y'all, because somehow that document got deleted out of my iCloud. And I know y'all probably like, what's taking this dude so long? I can't even find it. It's like hiding somewhere. No, it got deleted for sure. It had to be deleted because I do not see it. I do not see the 8K for Security Bank. I don't know what happened to it. So we're going to try this one more time. Search. No results, huh? Let's just put trustee. Yeah, they trying to hide some stuff. I'm telling y'all. Okay, wait, we found it. I just put trustee, so now I found what I need. So the latest one, as far as the 8K form goes with the indentured trustee, would be, they just had, it was one up here for 2024, which is why I'm so confused, because I'm like, I know they just had a most recent one for 2024, but let's do the one for 2023. Okay, so this is the one for 2023. Open document. All right. So this is for Security Bank, the indentured trustee 8K form. When you look on this particular document, right, you're going to scroll until you see the indentured trustee in the QSEP number for this particular institution. Honestly, I'm kind of thinking this is not even the original one that I had, but I did take a screenshot of it. But let's keep looking. Let's keep looking, y'all, because I want to make sure y'all get y'all hands on this info, especially if you have a credit card with Security Bank. You're considered an investor. They closed my business account. They closed my Sam's Club business credit card. They're partnered with Security Bank. They closed it because they said for failure of payment. Now, if y'all can look at my timeline, y'all gonna see all the credits they've given me for me. Like, they claim that they didn't credit my account for these negotiable instruments known as dividend checks, also known as remittance coupons, that I endorsed, because they're considered checks, dividend checks. And you have to endorse them the right way. So how do you go about endorsing them? You can put accepted for deposit, pay to the order of the bearer, and you want to write it like a check. So the amount that you want to pay, let's say 10,000. You're going to write 10,000 in word form. Okay? So that's how you go about doing that. All right, I'm going to try and scroll until I can see the QSEP number, because I'm finna show y'all how to fill out that securities transfer form. It's just taking me a little bit because I don't think this is the original 8K form. But let's keep looking. It's a lot of info. The security holders, we're going to read that. But also, I'm going to show y'all something else. We might have skipped the QSEP. Deep off in here, huh? Or we might have been scrolling too fast. So this is the 8K form off the SEC.gov website. Yeah, this definitely is not the original 8K form that I had. And I sent it to one of my clients, and I'm just looking at my email from my Gmail. And I'm just like, this, like, what the hell? Where is the document that I sent this man? Because I definitely don't see it. It's like they know you catching on. They trying to delete everything. They don't want no type of proof that you know this information, or that you got a hold of a very important document of theirs that's gonna take away from their pot of gold, which is crazy. So it says Bank of New York Mellon as trustee, authenticating agent as authenticated agent. Notice it's a blank endorsement. They didn't sign it. There's a reason for that. It's still showing who's the trustee over this institution. So Security Bank is not their own trustee. It's a Bank of New York Mellon. So when I endorsed my remittance coupon and then also sent them what's called an international bill of exchange, I'm gonna show y'all that also. That made it where now I have access to those securities because I gave them something of value in exchange for my securities. So it'd be a Fed wire transfer or international wire transfer. Now think about this: when you decide to take control over your accounts that you have a bill for that's in your name, you get every 4 weeks you get a dividend increment into your Treasury Direct account. Because when you fill out that securities transfer form and put the QSEP where it's supposed to go, you gotta wait about, I think, 4 to 6 weeks before they even give you the securities, but you're gonna get it for sure. So I don't know why, y'all, but I don't even see. I'm gonna just show y'all the screenshot. I'm gonna go to my email real quick and show y'all what I sent my client, because yeah, my iCloud has been hacked. My iCloud has been hacked. It's not what I'm looking for. It's not what I'm looking for. This is what I'm looking for. So this is the QSEP number for Synchrony Bank. Y'all notice? Okay, what page is this? See, this is the one, the most recent one. They took it off the securities transfer website. I mean the SEC website. But this is the QSEP that you need right here, the first one. So what we gonna do now? We gonna go to first. Let's copy and paste that. Let's go ahead and copy and paste that. We might just have to write it down. Usually with iPhones and iPads, it lets you copy and paste whatever you're trying to copy and paste. I don't know what's going on with this. But okay, so this is the QSEP number for Synchrony Bank, or Synchrony Financial, right? So we're going to put that QSEP number on the securities transfer form. This form right here. So that QSEP number will go right here. You're going to put the amount. Let's say you want to do, let's just say a small number like 12,000. So 12,000, right? And you're going to put 12,000 right there, right? You're going to put your Treasury Direct account number. You're going to put your name, which is going to be your last name and first. So your last name and then your first. That's how it's written on the Treasury Direct website. Okay, so once you choose the amount that you want to transfer to your Treasury Direct account, your next move is to go to your bank. But I'm going to tell y'all this. Don't put the amount until after you get the medallion stamp from your bank. Because I'm going to tell you why. Wait, who trying to go live with me? Rich Bandits. Let's see what he talking about. Rich Bandits. What's going on?
What's going on, bro?
Not much, man. Just trying to, educate the masses, let y'all know what it is with these securities that we just been letting these large institutions use, and they bidding off. I mean, they benefiting off our name, and we not benefiting off our own name. So I'm just trying to game y'all up on how to go about doing that. So look, right here is where your bank is supposed to put the green medallion stamp that's insured up to $10 million. So they put it right there. Then you put the amount at, don't do it at the bank, but put the amount that you want to transfer. So you gotta go on the sec.gov website and get the QSEP number that I just showed y'all, the one for Securities Bank. So let's go back to it real quick. So this the QSEP.
I got a question for you.
Huh?
How do you obtain QSIP numbers? Cause like I'm familiar with that term, but I've never really understood how you come about it.
So how you come about it, as I mentioned, you got to go on the sec.gov website, and you got to look up the indentured trustee for whatever institution that you have a bill with. And you want to go as far as back as 2001, right? As I was just demonstrating a few minutes ago, but I'm going to do it again. So I'm on the sec.gov website, as you can see. Can you see that?
Okay.
I looked up the indentured trustee for Securities Financial, also known as Securities Bank. So this is the indentured trustee. The Bank of New York Mellon is the indentured or the trustee over Securities Financial. So that's who.
Okay.
That's who's going to be like. You're gonna find out who's like they don't really have a name for them though, but you got to find out who's the CEO or who's the registered agent or whoever it is over the Bank of New York. Or who's the registered agent or whoever it is over the Bank of New York. Why am I? Yeah, I was gonna say, why my voice echoing? I don't know what the hell going on. Okay, so your Treasury Direct account number, when you first set up your account, they email it to you. So if you don't know it, check your email if you set up a Treasury Direct account. All right, so you put your Treasury Direct account number, you put the name, your last name, and your first name. This is how it's written on the Treasury Direct account info, okay? You're going to check this box right here, transfer my securities totaling whatever amount you choose, whether it be 2.2 million, 1.2 million, 5 million. Remember, when you get the medallion stamp from your bank, because they're the intermediaries or the middlemen who transfer your securities, so they're the securities transfer agents. When you get that green medallion stamp that's insured up to 10 million right there, then you can fill out this form. Don't fill it out before you go to the bank, because they're going to be like, oh, we need proof that these securities are registered to you. Another thing that I would recommend, get you a green ink pen to fill this out. Do not fill it out with a black or blue ink pen. And I'm going to explain why. I'm going to show y'all a video in just a sec. But you want to use a green ink pen to fill this out. And I would recommend, if you're a business owner, get you some of those colorful ink pens off of CEO Creatives. Create you a Net 30 account on CEO Creatives and order you some color ink pens. Okay, so boom, you fill this out. You put your account number for Treasury Direct. You put the name on the account for Treasury Direct. You put the amount of securities you want to transfer. You put the QSEP number right there. You put the amount right there again. And then right here, you don't have to fill any of this out. You just don't. You leave all that blank. You don't even need to put your social security number. So when you fill this out correctly, I'm going to show you the type of email you're going to get. So let's look up Treasury Direct. Okay. Treasury Direct, the email you're going to get from Treasury Direct, once they confirm that they received your info. Okay. So let me cover You know what? Hold on. Let me see. So boom. Customer number, case number. Dear customer, this is a system-generated email to communicate. We received the savings bonds as Treasury marketable securities materials. Cases are worked on in order they are received in our office. Your request is important to us and will receive attention as soon as possible. Please be aware of our estimated processing times to process your case, which are based on the case type. The following transactions require at least 6 weeks of processing time if bonds or Treasury direct account are in your name. So that's how long it takes. So this is the type of email you're going to get. You want to send it as registered mail to, I'm going to show y'all where to send it to. So on this securities transfer form, if you look on page 4, which I'm going to show y'all right now, you look on page 4, this page 4 right here. You're going to send it to this address right here, P.O. Box 9150, Minneapolis, Minnesota. The zip code 55480-9150. That's where you're going to send this securities transfer form to. You're going to send it as registered mail. It's an important reason why you want to do that. Because remember, this is in regards to your securities. That's worth millions. So when you do that and you send it as registered mail, now they know it's a valuable amount of property within that envelope. And they're going to seal it. They're going to put red tape on it and all the other stuff. Okay, so yeah, you fill this out. You get the medallion stamp that's insured up to $10 million. You put the bank puts it right there. They're going to fill it out. They're going to put everything that they need to put where it's supposed to go. So once that's filled out, boom, we know. Okay, that's done. All right. Oh yeah, let me show y'all something else. So if you are an iPhone user and you need to edit a form, you can click right here. You click that, and it allows you to edit whatever form you're trying to edit. Did y'all know that? I'm just now noticing that about iPhone, and I think that's pretty dope. So you don't even got to use Microsoft 365. You can just use, if you have an iPhone, you can be able to edit whatever document you need to edit. So that's a little hack with iPhone that I like. Okay, so I'm going to show y'all something. The Medallion signature guarantee considerations and alternatives. This from January 2017. Okay, let's keep scrolling. Medallion signature guarantee considerations and alternatives. So this is the table of contents in regards to everything. Yeah. I don't like using Adobe. I'm gonna be honest. Adobe be trying to charge people. Do it for free with your iPhone. That makes sense. Why would you want to use Adobe and they be charging? Okay, so introduction. Signature guarantees as governed by Section 8-306 of the Uniform Commercial Code are warranted by the signature guarantor that, among other things, the signature is genuine, the endorser was an appropriate person to endorse, and the endorser has the legal capacity to sign. One particular type, medallion signature guarantees, have become a critical tool used by mutual fund transfer agents to protect shareholders, limit liability, and protect against fraudulent transactions. And MSG provides protection for the receiving transfer agent against losses due to a fraudulent signature/transaction up to specified dollar amounts. Under Securities and Exchange Commission Rule 17 AD-15, transfer agents are required to maintain a signature guarantee program that facilitates the equitable treatment of guarantors, governs the receipts of the MSGs, and establishes written policies and procedures for the acceptance of signature guarantees. Shareholders may obtain a signature guarantee from a financial institution that participates in the MSG program, also known as the Medallion Signature Program or Securities Transfer Medallion Program. So yeah, you lost in the sauce using Android, bro. You need to get you an iPhone, bro. Like, who uses an Android in the year of 2024? You tripping, bro. Anyways, in recent years, some financial institutions have reevaluated their risk profile and made decisions to limit their guarantor activities or to exit the MSG program altogether. This shift has significantly reduced the number of financial institutions offering MSGs and made it more difficult for shareholders to obtain an MSG when necessary. The reduction of available guarantors also has affected transfer agents who have traditionally relied upon MSGs for protection against fraudulent transactions. Hold on, y'all. My bad. I have mucus in my throat. Okay, so anybody that want this particular document, I can send it to you. But this is in regards to the Medallion program for securities transfer agents who pretty much is your bank. They're the intermediaries. Okay, let's keep on going. An investment company institutes industry working group developed this paper to share considerations and alternatives for the requirement of MSG and to help funds and transfer agents reevaluate their policies and procedures related to MSGs. This document is not intended to provide legal advice and should not be relied on for the purpose. It is intended to serve only as a tool to assist transfer agents, operations staff, in their independent evaluation of situations in which a shareholder may not be able to obtain a request to MSG. Okay. Benefits to reevaluate MSG policies and procedures. Given the increasing difficulty shareholders are experiencing in obtaining MSG, the following are potential benefits to funds and transfer agents of reevaluating their MSG policies and procedures, increasing shareholder satisfaction by reducing the frustration and challenges associated with obtaining an MSG, reduction in shareholder complaints related to inability to obtain an MSG, lower volume of transactions requests that must be rejected and returned to the shareholder for failure to obtain an MSG, reduction in calls from shareholders complaining about the MSG requirement, asking where the MSG may be obtained, and requesting an exemption to the MSG requirement, enabling transfer agents to stay current with their contemporary practices in the financial industries, banking, and brokerage. So he said this is a great form that you use the 8821 with the 56 and 56F to switch your account over to a trust as well. That I haven't done, but I'm kind of up on game with that. I'm a part of a group that explains that, but I haven't did that. Now, for the people that just now entering into this live, I was just pretty much reading the Medallion signature guarantee requirements and things of that sort. So now you know that you're considered investor over whatever corporation that you have a bill with. The fact that those securities belong to you, just like their employees and CEOs have access to this. And so you're a shareholder. That means that's why they're giving you a dividend check every month. What is the dividend check? The remittance coupon. That's the dividend check. And what's attached to the dividend check? A bond, which is, like the bank, the statement that is included with that, right? So now that you know you're a shareholder / investor, now you can move accordingly. So how do you go about doing that? Like I said, you fill out this form. You set up your Treasury Direct account. You put the Treasury Direct account number. You put the Treasury Direct account name, which will be your last name and your first name. You put the amount that you want to transfer as far as securities. You put the QSEP number. You got to get the QSEP number off the sec.gov website when you look up that particular corporation that you have a bill with, like, say, for example, Securities Bank. So, as I stated, I sent this to one of my clients. Let's go back to it. And it's your trustee. I sent it to one of my clients from Pennsylvania. This is the QSEP number for Securities Bank or Securities Financial. As you can see, it says 5.935% fixed and floating rate senior note due. So you know that you're an investor because you get a dividend check every month from your institution that you have a bill with. That is not something you're supposed to pay. That's something that they're supposed to pay you. That's why you have to fill it out like a check. it has to be paid to the bearer. So we got the QSEB number. We know how we supposed to fill out that securities transfer form. Now that we know how to fill it out and that we have to set up a Treasury Direct account, we just gotta wait until after we send this off as registered mail. Once it's filled out and they give us that notification, hey, look, we got your form. We're going to go ahead and process the securities. You're good to go. Just give us about 6 weeks. So that's like 1 month and 2 weeks. So she said, what did I miss? Okay, so y'all want me to reiterate everything that I was talking about. Okay, so what I'm talking about, he said, we're investors, beneficiaries, trustees, and grantors. Correct. So what I was talking about is how to go about transferring your securities for a bill that you have in your name, and the fact that we're considered investors over that corporation that we have a bill with. The fact that that remittance coupon that's attached to a bond is a dividend check that they send to us every month. So they're saying, here, look, we're going to pay you for having a bill with us. You have access to these securities just as much as we do. So all you have to do is endorse it and send it to either the indenture trustee or the remittance processing center where they process those securities, and you want to put it in writing what exactly it is that you need them to do, and that's that. But if you want to take over the account, this is how you take over the account. Like I said, you get the QSEB number, you put it right here. You put the amount that you want to transfer as part of securities. I put 1.2 million right there, and then I put 1.2 million right there. And then I got the medallion stamp from my bank before I even put the amount, right? I got that green medallion stamp. So you got to go to your bank that participates in the medallion program. Who are the banks that participate in the medallion program? Navy Federal being one of them. Bank of America is second. All the state banks and credit unions, they all participate in the medallion program. So a bank is not just to deposit and withdraw funds or apply for loans. They're to use for this specific purpose, to transfer your securities. They're the intermediaries. They're the middleman. They say we got to talk banking in order to get that stamp. I wouldn't say that. Like, you don't really have to do much. You know what I'm saying? You want to keep it simple. But let's go to this other. So this is in regards to the medallion program. This one is in regards to the security translation. Let's look at this one. The Securities Transfer Association. Okay. Guidelines of Securities Transfer Association. The revised guidelines of Securities Transfer Association were developed in cooperation and have been issued with the approval of the Securities Transfer Association Board of Directors and Operations and Legal Committees. In revised guidelines, the transfer agents are referred to as processors. The Uniform Commercial Code is shortened to UCC. The Uniform Gifts to Minor Act is referred to the UGMA, the Uniform Transfers to Minors Act, and UTMA. The Uniform Custodial Trust Act is the UCTA, and the Uniform TOD Security Registration Act is the UTODA. In addition, the Uniform Act for the simplification of the fiduciary security transfer is abbreviated as UASFST. The information provided in this document represents the current understanding of the Securities Transfer Association with respect to the applicable subject matters and is subject to change. In no way should this information be construed or relied upon as legal or operational advice. You should consult with your own legal counsel, compliance officer, or other subject matters experts. The Securities Transfer Association would like to express its gratitude to the members of the Operations Committee and Legal Committee and their parent companies for the efforts and sacrifices of the revision in this guidelines book. Okay. So the signature guarantee, let's look at that. It's so much, like, anybody that want these documents, I can send it to you. You can look over it just so You know what I'm saying? I want to give as much free info to y'all as possible because I really want to see people be able to master this in a way where they can't play with you and be like, oh, you're incompetent. We can't give you access to your securities because you don't know better. This is a guideline. This gives you all the information you need to know in regards to the trustees, the securities, and all the other stuff. This is a lot of information to really just soak up. But when you dissect it and really put it to use, now you know what you need to do. They can't say, oh, well, yeah, you know all that, but we still gonna not give you your securities. They can't, because then you can report them to the SEC. And that's why you need this as a guide to help you. It says the guidelines of the Securities Transfer Association were completely revised during 1985 with the subsequent revisions in 1995, 2001, 2005, 2010, 2011, 2016, and 2023. It is expected that the revised guidelines, now simplified, clarified, and updated, will be implemented uninformedly, with the result that most variations in transfer to requirements will be eliminated. The Securities Transfer Association cannot be responsible for departures from these guidelines, which may occur from time to time on the basis of determinations by individual transfer agents. Definitions, common procedures, simplification. For the purpose of these guidelines, securities are shares, participations, obligations, or other interests in an issuer or in property or enterprise of an issuer. A security is represented by an instrument which is issued in bearer form or issued in the name of a person entitled to the security or to certain rights represented by the security, and commonly traded on security exchanges or in the securities markets, or commonly recognized as a medium for investment where it is issued or traded in one of class or series, or by its terms divisible into a class or a series of shares, participations, interests, or obligations. The definition of a security adapted from Section 8-102 of the UCC includes as securities certificate, limited partnership interest, stock purchase warrants, and options, notes, bonds, debentures, and voting trust certificates. Amendments to Article 8 made in 1977 and 1994 providing parallel rules for uncertificate securities have been enacted in all states. Okay. Every endorsement requires a signature guarantee by an acceptable guarantor. Section 8-306 of the UCC states that a signature guarantee is a warranty by the signature guarantor that, among other things, the endorser is an appropriate person to endorse and thus transfer the security. A detailed discussion is contained in Appendix 1. As explained below, participants in the New York Stock Exchange Medallion Signature Program may endorse securities by affixing the medallion prints in lieu of a handwritten signature. Separate signature guarantees where such endorsements are not required. Occasionally, the signature guarantees are required by these guidelines to provide assurances other than those typically associated with the endorsement. See comment 1.15. I might click on that, but just let me finish reading. A signature guarantee may be qualified in any manner, whether by date or otherwise. Effective February 24th, 1992, the Securities Exchange Commission adopted Rule 1780-15, Appendix 2, which provides for establishment of signature guarantee programs. Signature guarantee programs facilitate the equitable treatment of potential signature guarantors, increase the efficiency of securities processing, and provide protection for processors if a guarantor fails to meet its obligations. Rule 17AD-15 prohibits discrimination against potential signature guarantors by processors and requires processors to establish written standards and procedures for the acceptance of signature guarantees. A processor standard can permit the processors to reject a signature guarantee that is not made by a participant in a recognized signature guarantee program. I'm trying to read all y'all comments and plus still go over this because this is important to know. I'm not gonna be able to read all this because I don't want to bore y'all with all the literature behind this, but it's important that you just maybe highlight some of the important details. And if you have to show this to your bank, just so they know, look, hey, it's y'all fiduciary duty. Y'all can't deny me access to my securities. So I'm gonna need that green medallion signature from you. Okay. So you want to go to treasurydirect.gov to set up your Treasury Direct account. You want to set up your individual account. So I have one already, but I'm not going to log into it because I don't want y'all seeing all that. But I'm just going to show y'all how to go about opening an account. So you're going to click open a new account. When you open a new account, click apply now. It's going to ask you what type of establishment would you want a Treasury Direct account under. You can put corporation, partnership, limited liability company, professional limited liability company, sole proprietorship, deceased estate, living estate, or trust. So, individual is already checked. So you want to set up a individual account, and then if you have a living estate like I do, you want to choose that option. So how do you get a living estate? Well, you simply just go on the IRS.gov website and set up the estate. You be the executor over that estate. So you go to irs.gov. Now the website I know for sure it's closed because it's 9:00. They close at 7:30. But you would just click apply for employer ID number. Apply online now. So it's unavailable, so I can't even show y'all how to go about applying for a state EIN. But I'm going to tell y'all this. When applying for a state EIN online with the IRS.gov website, you're going to fill it out. You're going to have to use a PO box for that estate EIN. So you would go to the post office and set up or buy a PO box, right? Then you're going to go ahead and fill out the IRS online form, and you got to put. So it's going to ask you the date or the month and year that it probated, which will be the year that you turned 25. So whatever month and year that is, it's always going to be the month of your birthday, and the year is going to be not the year you was born, but the year you turned 25, and that's how you set up your estate. But yeah, you set up your Treasury Direct account, choose an individual, click submit, put all your info. Of course, you know to put your social security number and your ID, your state ID info, all that good stuff. Put all the information that you need to put to fill out. And then you're going to put your bank info. So you can use any bank. You want to put any bank on there. Just make sure that it's verified. And then you check that box and you submit it. And that's how you set up a Treasury Direct account. Now I'm gonna tell y'all another type of account that you can set up if you wanna endorse your bills through the post office. So you want to set up what's called a Postal One account. So you want to go on Google. You go on Google, type in Postal One. And it's not gonna be iPostal. So don't get it confused. It's not this website. You're gonna scroll down. It's this website right here, the USPS website, Postal One. Boom, you set it up. And this is so you can have a trust with the post office, because y'all know the post office is a bank, right? So you're gonna have a postal trust account. So you first set up the Postal One account. Once the Postal One account is set up, and also you need a PO box for this too. You can't use a residential address to set this up. So you're gonna click Manage Account. When you click Manage Account, you're gonna click right here. It says Sign Up for BCG. You click Sign Up. You're gonna put your email. Once you put your email, then you go from there. I can't show y'all because I already have an account set up, but I'm gonna go to my account. I'm gonna log into my account real quick and show y'all. Yeah, I got a trust account with the post office. So I'm gonna sign into my shit real quick. I'm waiting for it to load. I just want y'all to see this shit is real. It ain't like y'all hear this all the time on the internet, but y'all ain't never seen it in real time. So it's just like, of course, if someone who's trying to show you this info is doing it wrong, of course it's not gonna work. You gotta know, you gotta have the right type of information in your possession in order to be able to execute this properly. So it's taking forever to let me log into this USPS account. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna type in Postal One on my Safari. So Postal One, click on it, won't manage account. I'm gonna click manage account right there. Sign in to BCG. All right, now I'm gonna go ahead and sign into my account. I don't want y'all to see no info. So I got the notification. I don't want y'all to see that, so I'm gonna go ahead and copy that, and then boom, go back to copy and paste. I just want y'all. Yeah, I'm giving hella free game. I'm always giving hella free game. Okay, so I'm gonna cover up my EPS account number. Y'all see I deposit $10 into this account. This is a trust. This is a trust. Yeah, I bet y'all didn't know that y'all had access to the post office like that and that you can do this online. So you gotta set up your Postal One account first. And then once you set up your Postal One account, then you set up the EPS account. So this is a trust with the post office. Now, the forms I'm going to tell y'all I need to get, because I learned this from Starseed. You know, I follow Starseed. Let me see if I can find the forms. PS form. Let me see, because my iPad. Okay, hold on. There we go. Okay, so you need the G10 registered mail label bag. You need the PS form 3806. You need the PS form 3584A. And you need the PS form 3584. Okay, then you need the PS form 3526. Yeah, you know, so she talked about this on her YouTube channel. That's what you need to be able to endorse your bills through the post office with doing a remittance transfer. You need these particular forms. She also said that when you get your P.O. box, don't get it for personal use. Get it for business use, because you have to set up a call system for that P.O. box, and you have to credit that. You have to fund it. You have to credit that account. It's like $1,200. But guess what? If you don't got $1,200, not Christina. Her name is Starseed. She's on TikTok. Look her up. So, did you know you can use what's called an international bill exchange to fund your P.O. box account, right? So you just got to have it edited correctly. You got to have it edited correctly. I'm trying not to show any of my personal, but you need the international bill exchange. You give this to the post office. They're going to credit the account with this. You got to make sure that you have a canceled stamp on here. This stamp is canceled out. It has the date on it and everything. You can get it canceled out at the post office. So you want to have 2-cent stamp on the front and back. That's to cover the taxes over this negotiable instrument. So yeah, you need an international bill exchange to fund your EPS account. All right, now that we know that, now as far as the call system, I believe you want to get you a toll-free number. I'm gonna tell you where you can get a toll-free number from. You can go to evoice.com and get you a toll-free number. That's where you can get one from, evoice.com. So let's go to it real quick. So you want to get you a toll-free number. Now, when you set up your EPS account or your Postal One account, you want to choose your all caps name, right? So, but we're gonna go see plan and pricing. So you can get a toll-free number for $14 a month with eVoice. I've had them for years. I've had them for over 5 years. You set up your account. Once it's set up, boom, that's it. Then you choose a toll-free number. Don't choose like a personal number or something like that. But I'm gonna sign into my account real quick. So I'm gonna try to log into my account. All right, I'm logged into my eVoice account. I use this for my business too. So this one is for Always Touching Money Incorporated. Okay, it's loading right now. Okay, I don't know why it's taking so long to load, but yeah, once it finished loading, I just want to show y'all something. Okay, it's finished loading. Notice it shows my business name, Always Touching Money Incorporated, and we gonna click the call. Let's see what it say when we call. Oh, it's not letting me do it. Hold on. I was trying to do a test call so y'all can hear it, but let me go to my Instagram real quick. Let me show y'all for one of my other business. So I just want to show y'all a video. I got so many videos on my Instagram, but my Instagram is the same name as my TikTok, Always Touching Money _ INC. And the whole purpose of what I'm doing is just trying to show y'all how to go about setting it up. So instead of your name, well, in regards to your EPS account, you wanted to say your name every time somebody called. But if you're trying to learn how to, like set it up for like your LLC or your corporation, you want to say you wanted to say your corporation name. I'm trying to find the video. It's so deep in my timeline. I really gotta look for it, and I hate when I gotta look for videos. It might even be on my TikTok though, to be honest. But yeah, I just want to stay on topic with everything, so y'all know what I'm talking about. Fuck is the video at? Okay, let's keep going. Here we go. Now let's call my business toll-free number. So let's do it.
Hi, you've reached the personal assistant for My Homemade Income Incorporated. Please tell me your name.
So with this particular service that I want to teach you within my coaching program, it's like having a landline connected to your mobile cell phone number. And you can also self-report this as a trade line on your business credit profile with a service by the name of eCredible. So whatever you're going to do with that, you're going to also get phone lines that we're going to sell. Okay, so yeah, that's how you go about setting up your eVoice toll-free number. So set up your eVoice account because you're gonna need it for your Postal One and EPS account. So I'm gonna go back to my Postal One account real quick. Where is it? Okay, trying not to show too much info. Oh, I done show y'all the number. I done showed y'all the number, but yeah, it's $10 in this account. It's a trust account. It's associated with whatchamacallit. It's associated with Wells Fargo. It's called the Enterprise Payment System. I really shouldn't even be showing y'all this, but now y'all see it. Okay, boom. So once you set up your Postal One account, then you set up the EPS account, and it's gonna ask for the credit number, which should already be in there. I'm gonna show y'all where to go. So you're gonna click Manage Account, Manage Services. So you see where it says Enterprise PO boxes online approved enterprise payment system. So this box is going to be unclicked. You're going to have to, where it says enterprise payment system, you're going to have to click get access. Everything is already approved on my end, as y'all can see. So once you set that up, the last step is to deposit the money. Where can you go to deposit the money? You just go to any post office in your area to deposit money into your EPS account. So the enterprise PO box online, that has to be funded. So it says to get started, please click on the link. Add boxes means to add existing boxes that have been issued at your local post office. You will need a PO box number and zip code where the PO box is located. So we're gonna click link and add boxes. So I think this is what she was talking about when she's talking about the call system. So we're gonna choose this. PO box number 53112, zip code 89053. I'm gonna put my last name, submit. Payment term 3 months is not acceptable payment terms to link a box. What is it talking about, payment terms? Oh, okay. So they know my PO box. I got it for 3 months, right? So I got to change it to probably yearly in order to be able to use this. Because it says payment terms 3 months is not acceptable payment terms and link a box to EPOBOL. So I got to go down to the post office and tell them, hey, I want to do it for yearly. It's going to cost a little bit more. I think it's like 100 something. Or no, it's like 200 something to do it for a whole year. But the thing about it, I can use my international bill exchange to pay for it, to extend it for a whole year. So all I got to do is change that. That's all I got to do. I just got to pay it for a longer term. So yeah, I bought a PO box from the post office probably like a couple of weeks ago. But yeah, this is how you set up the call system she was talking about. Link one box, caller reserve. That's how you go about setting up the call system. See, I just figured out this without even have to get help from Starseed. But now I know. But I gotta extend my PO box terms. So this is how you go about being able to endorse your bills through the post office and get your EPS account credited. You know what I'm saying? To remit all your bills. And it's so much info that you can find out when you just really pay attention and you stop trying to get people to hold your hand, but do your own footwork. You know what I'm saying? So you don't have to second guess about it. Do your own footwork. Still learn from people who know a little bit more than you, but apply the info that you learn. Don't just sit on it. You know, a lot of y'all be sitting on very valuable information that can really make your life do a whole 360. You know what I'm saying? You want to make change. How do you go about making change to where you no longer working or clocking into a job to pay your bills? Because all your bills are prepaid anyway. But they don't want you to know that. They want you to keep on clocking into your job and paying your bills when your bills were already paid. You're just endorsing them. That's all you got to do is endorse it. So in regards to the International Bill Exchange Act, look that up. But I kind of gave y'all some game on the whole Medallion signature program and all that, and how most banks participate in the Medallion securities transfer program, right? So I told y'all Navy Federal participates in it. Bank of America participates in it. A credit union participates in it. A state bank participates in it. The only banks that don't participate in it is Wells Fargo and Chase. They were kicked out of the Medallion program. So you might have a hard time, like depending what branch you go to, they might give you a hard time trying to give you the Medallion signature. But like I said, anybody that needs those ebooks in regards to the Medallion program, just so you know what to say if they try to deny you the signature, you know what I'm saying? you would know how to go about doing it so you don't get no pushback. Be like, look, you have to meet these guidelines. By you telling me no, you're becoming a security pirate, which that's going to get you in trouble with the security exchange. So now that you know that, now you can move accordingly and be able to do it the right way. So I'm gonna tell y'all what happened to me at Navy Federal when I went the second time to get a medallion signature. The first time they gave it to me with ease. I didn't put the amount that I wanted to transfer as far as securities, but the second time I went, because I was trying to do it for a different account, I put 1.2 million, and the dude gonna try to tell me, oh well, we need proof that these securities are registered to you. And then I showed him the 8K form off the Securities Exchange Commission website. And once I showed him that, he still tried to disregard it. I'm like, this is saying that I have access to the securities because I'm considered an investor over these securities because they send me dividend checks every month, which is the remittance coupon that I get in the mail. So that's my rightful proof right there, my remittance coupon. That's what you can show to them. That's a security within itself in a dividend check. So that's how you go about doing it when they try to, be in dishonor. You know what I'm saying? Like, let them be in dishonor, but just report their ass. But I don't want to talk y'all ears off. I've been on here for a cool little minute, so I'm going to go live again probably later. But I just wanted to, drop some gems on y'all like I always do. I know I don't go live too much on here, but when I do, I'm always giving valuable information. I'm never on here to just talk and not talk about something of value. Because anybody can go live, but when you speak of substance and be able to, just demonstrate like, look, this is what you're supposed to be doing. This is what you're doing. You're clocking into a job, thinking you got to pay your bills with that job, but the whole time, that job actually going to owe you some money. I'm going to tell you another thing. When you have an account with whatever institution like Bank of America, Navy Federal, you can do an audit on them with the 1099 miscellaneous form. You can look, I'm going to tell y'all where y'all can get that miscellaneous form at, where you can order all the 1099 forms. So I'm going to go to it real quick before I end this live, but I wanted to share that with y'all. And y'all welcome. I'm glad that I could be of service to y'all just to give y'all some gems. It's some very important people that I met on this app from going live, and I really appreciate y'all. Shout out to my boy Ronnie. Shout out to my boy Breon. Shout out to my boy Kevin. All the people that I've met on this app who have been nothing but support to me. You know what I'm saying? They've showed love. They've invested into me. So I want to pour it back into them, because a lot of people just take and don't give. But I'm the type, if you give to me, I'm going to give to you probably 10 times that, 10 times over. So, yeah, I was looking for a particular website, TaxMat. Hold on. Okay, I found it. So this website right here, if y'all need a screenshot it, this is where you can order the 1099 forms. So you're going to click on this, and you're going to search the form you're looking for. So we're going to search 1099 miscellaneous. No. Okay, here we go right here. So this is the form you need to get to be able to do the audit on your bank account to see how much money they owe y'all. Because the fact, look, they're banking off your securities. They just didn't want you to know that. Unless your bank account is in your trust name, they're going to keep banking off your securities. Whatever amount you put in, they're getting 10 times that. So we click View Cart. You're going to click enter shipping details. Now, I've already ordered this, so I don't need to order it again. But miscellaneous income, this is how you go about doing an audit. Or you can use the 1099B. Now, don't ask me how to fill it out because I don't even know how to fill it out. I got to do my proper due diligence on how to fill out the 1099 miscellaneous form and the 1099B. But I think it's the 1099 miscellaneous form to be able to do the audit on your bank account. And you're going to find out they owe you possibly millions or billions, depending on how long that bank account has been open. That's how much you're going to know they owe you. So I don't care how many times your bank account goes into a negative, they still owe you money that they didn't want you to know that you had within that banking institution. You don't even need to get a loan from them. They're loaning from you. They're loaning your securities. That fiat money you deposit into that account don't mean nothing. Them securities mean everything. So yeah, you need this form right here. You go to this website right here to order them. And that's all I wanted to lay on y'all for tonight. Once I figure out how to fill out this form, I'm going to go live and I'm going to explain how to fill it out so y'all can really just get the game y'all need to be able to execute to where these large corporations are going to fall to their knees like, hold on, too many people know this information. Hold on, they taking all our money. They think we need them. Well, they're going to be like, they need us. We don't need them. No, they actually need us. We don't need them because a bank is not a bank without customers. So y'all think when people put these large amounts of money, like these celebrities put millions into their bank accounts, that's how they go about giving loans? No, they give loans based off the securities. They bank off your name. So this is how you go about doing this. You need that 1099 miscellaneous form. Fill it out. Okay, so I'm gonna show y'all something else. I'm gonna log into my other Facebook. I got like 3 Facebook accounts, by the way. So this is the first Facebook account that I got. I'm gonna log out. I'm gonna go to this one right here. I just need to type in my login details. I wanted to show y'all a video. I got this from a group chat. This video. Just so y'all don't think I'm talking out of my neck. So this video, it talks about what I'm talking about right now with doing the audit on your bank account.
Is there any forms that they should pull up? Should we have everybody pull up anything while we're waiting on you to get together?
I'm going to try to skip to the part where they was talking about that.
That you figure out everything is a tax issue. The interest is the American people. Article 1, Section 10 of the Constitution says you can't discharge a debt unless it's gold or silver, lawful money. So that's why the IRS is here to help us. And so if you just send in the right paperwork, just have them repay you, go get what you need. And then, you can audit, you can do all kinds of stuff where you can get back and kind of show these people like who you are. So none of this ever happens, but if you have your trust set up properly where you register mailed it to yourself, your UCC set up, you can prove the trust, because he who says I have a trust must prove it.
Right.
And you sure don't want it on the record. Like you don't want them to be able to see everything, and it needs to be private. We're private people. We're allowed to have privacy. That's how we maintain our rights, and that's how they maintain their public service status. They've kind of gotten, some of these administrators have gotten a little overboard, like the state coming to get it. The state gave you your title, and then the state aided and abetted for financial gain to take your property that you had. Basically the paperwork from them saying it was yours, right?
Right. Yeah, they sent me a lien release.
Yeah.
So after 30 days,
I really don't like people adding me on Facebook.
I have this, but they've not.
So I don't really give out my Facebook like that. I'd rather y'all just follow me on TikTok.
I filled out the paperwork and got my title.
Yeah. Now what you could have done is put it in your trust, right
No,
there.
they wouldn't let me.
Well, you
Because
got to
it was-
get it, right? You got to get it your name first because they got to
Right.
print the title in your
Right.
name. And then you could have turned around and put it in your trust.
Right.
But
So,
something about when you do that, I think in some states, it triggers, like if then they decide they want to take that negotiable instrument back, there's some kind of like repo system because I was in the car business so long.
right.
That if like they tow your vehicle, like those tow yards have like some kind of system set up all locked in with the police departments where they can tell if your car is up for repo. And see, that's how I knew I had done something right because they started messing with me when they knew who I was. Like a dude just pulled up behind me when I was going in to fix my daughter's garbage disposal and like just took my property one night. And, you know, I don't fight with those guys on the side of the road, but they towed it, whatever. I was like, whatever, and then I got it back. But that almost was a blessing in disguise because it gave me 100% confirmation that I wasn't even on any list anymore, right? Because sometimes you don't really know. And you want to know. And we're just out here learning. Like, let me tell you, you don't know everything, but we learned this. Kirk like really wrapped his head around this and learned this process. And there's a lot of people out here that are suffering. Like even you're working full-time jobs, 2 jobs, and you can't even afford to buy groceries. And that's not the way it should be. You've always heard that word. If you put it out there, it should come back to you. And that's all we found out is when you put it out there, it comes back to you. And so that's why he wanted to show everybody how to at least do this process. So like your car, you can just do this and get it back.
well, and I filed a 1099-B on them.
Oh, did you? Did you do the rest of the tax paperwork with it? Did they audit the account?
Was that the
Yeah.
only form you did?
I did the 1099-B on them to basically audit them. And it was funny because I know on the B's you can do 10 times because that's what they do. And the IRS, when after they approved it, added actually more money to it.
Yeah.
I was
That's what they do.
I was like, holy crap, so there's even more out there that we don't even know about.
Oh yeah, there's so we had a friend that audited his bank account, and you can go back to the very beginning of when you open that bank account, and you can add together every single amount that you've ever put in there. The banks collect interest on all of your deposits. If you get automatic deposit from your work, they get interest on that. And then they take, because you give them an electronic signature, they open other accounts you don't even know about. They create bonds and securities, and all of that has been creating interest. So when I'm going to do an audit class, but when you go and audit an account, you can audit any account. If you have bankruptcy, you can audit the bankruptcy account number, and you can go back and audit all the accounts that were closed in the bankruptcy. You know why? Because your bond was created and you were the grantor and you never closed the bond. So they have been creating securities and collecting interest on those bonds even though it was closed and affected your credit score. So he audited his bank account and he estimated about $9 million. Okay, and the IRS went and put it on his ledger, and they said your $9 million is incorrect. It's $4 billion.
Damn.
One bank account.
So
Look how much we're leaving on the table for these, and we're the enemy. We're trading with the enemy. We're enemy combatant belligerents. Just out here throwing around blank endorsements, letting these fellas, they're just making billions and trillions, and it's all ours, and we're just not calling it back. We're literally just not calling it back to ourselves. So when you said you did the 1099-B and there's a big amount, you just got to call that back to yourself. You
Okay.
just got to file the return.
So I'm gonna show y'all what the 1099-B form looks like. I'm gonna go to my closet real quick, y'all, because it's in my closet. Y'all gonna have to forgive me because my closet look kind of crazy. Oh, this is the 1099-C. This is the 1099-B right here. Okay. So the fact that I can audit my bank account with one of these instruments, that's crazy. You heard it from them on this video. You can do up to 10 times whatever the amount is. Don't ask me how to fill it out because I'm trying to learn how to fill it out. I want to see what class they talking about that I might have missed. Now, I'm a part of this one chat that my boy Ronnie added me to. And I'm gonna just show y'all some of the info in there. I'm gonna try to download it real quick. Y'all bear with me for a sec. So I'm gonna download the Telegram app, and I'm gonna log into my account, and I'm gonna just show y'all the group chat I'm a part of that's giving some of this info. That's where I got that video from, and I decided to upload it to my Facebook. So I'm gonna download the Telegram app on my iPad real quick. But yeah, I got the 1099B form. I'm gonna learn how to fill this damn thing out so I can place an audit on my my bank account with Navy Federal. Now, I just opened up a bank account with Wells Fargo and US Bank. So I might not have much that's owed to me for those accounts. But from what I was told, they have what's called like a bond or not. I think it's like something with the FDIC was up to $250,000 that you have to claim. And if you don't claim it, then they're going to pretty much just use it for their own benefit. Okay, so I logged into my account. Okay, I'm logged in. So the Remedies RS group. This chat, man, there's so much valuable information in this chat. They even be doing they be going live. Yes, I have used the International Bill Exchange template. I've sent it to an initial trustee for Securities Bank, which is New York Mellon Bank. Okay, so let's go to the files. So it's the media. That's where I got that video from that I just showed y'all. Let's go to the files. Hold on. So the Stamp Duty Act document, I'm gonna download that. The prepaid postage stamps, download that. The 2 or 3 cent explanation PDF, I'm gonna download that. It's so much valuable information. I already got this ebook. I had this before I even got added to this group. But yeah. All this info. The title acquisition ebook, I already got this, but I'm gonna download it on my iPad because I don't have it on my iPad. This shows you how to get your MCO title to your vehicle. So if you already have a car that the loan that you got for that car, you still paying notes on. This shows you how to discharge the debt with the 1099-C and also how to get your MCO title. So I don't really go, I'm tongue-tied. I don't want to go into too much details on this, but I'm going to just read this. It says title acquisition, a practical guide to securing your vehicle title and credit. What is it? The title acquisition is easy to follow guide designed to help you navigate the process of removing voluntary encumbrances like liens from your vehicle's certificate of title. Why it matters. You have a responsibility to oversee and manage assets borrowed from your organization. This guide empowers you to prevent illicit or harmful activities often associated with the 14th Amendment. Citizens, commonly referred to as corporations, also known as U.S. citizens. So get your status correction. Get your status correction to either a U.S. national or private American. And I'm gonna show y'all how to go about doing that too. What website y'all can go on. So let's finish reading. Key steps covered. Obtaining a copy of your certificate of title. Learn how to fill out the Department of Motor Vehicles application to obtain a copy of your title. Access links to the application forms for all 50 states. Removing damaging remarks from your credit file. Once you have your title, address negative remarks on your credit report or certificate of discharge or release a lien letter and and or 1099-C. Author's testimony. The guide includes the author's personal experience in acquiring vehicle titles and transferring title to a private bank. Okay. I haven't even read this ebook, but if y'all want to get y'all hands on this ebook, I'll give it away for free also. It's just so much info I got my hands on from, just being connected with some like-minded people that just get their hands on this type of information. So it would be wrong of me to even try to sell this to you guys because this is not my intellectual property. So anytime I get my hands on information like this, I never try to sell it. You can get sued like that. So never try to sell somebody else's intellectual property, unless they give you permission to. So they said the promissory note sample. So y'all know this the finance charge TILA form from when you secure a vehicle. That's crazy, right? Like it's telling you all of the info. See, I wish I would have knew this back in 2021. I wish I would have knew this back in like 2018. I financed my very first car with CarMax. It was a 2013 Nissan Altima. That was my first car. My second car was a 2019 Nissan Versa, which was with a company by the name of United Nissan here in Vegas. I never did even decide to look over any of these documents. I put a $3,000 down payment down, not knowing that under the TILA Act, I didn't have to put a down payment. They were supposed to include it within the finance charge. And nor was I supposed to get insurance because that was also supposed to be included within the finance charge, the insurance. So it just talks about this. The document shown above is a promissory note issued to me by Dodge Country Used Cars. Pay close attention to the term buyer. In this context, buyer refers to someone who purchases goods or services. The 2016 Hyundai Sonata was already acquired through a credit application. Here are the key points about the promissory note. Secondary contract. The promissory note is presented as a secondary contract. It is separate from the initial credit application that was exchanged for the automobile. Binding terms. While the terms within the promissory note are not binding upon you, the buyer, they are binding upon the issuer, Dodge Country Used Cars, and endorser Ally Bank. Your role. By signing this bottom of this promissory note, you authorize payment to Dodge Country Used Cars. The terms of the contract apply to Dodge Country, and the note is then transferred to Ally Bank for the deposit. You can borrow from this account at will. When corporations like Ally Bank use these terms borrower, it's crucial to consider the context. You're called a borrower because you have an account with their financial institution, which allows you to borrow from it. However, it's essential to clarify that you didn't actually borrow money from Ally Bank to pay your automobile. The term refers to your account relationship, not a direct loan for the car purchase. Friendly reminder, we have never borrowed money from corporations. They're bankrupt. They're bankrupt. These large corporations like these banks are bankrupt. So how are they still in business if they're bankrupt? Oh, that's right. Because the people are the currency. What are the currencies that we are considered? The securities that they bank off. So they're banking off our securities and have you thinking that you borrow from them. Like when I went to a dealership today, it was a Toyota dealership. They try to say that I need to get permission from the bank to borrow. I'm like, no, I don't have to borrow anything from them. They're borrowing from me. I'm really the person that they're borrowing from. They're not borrowing. Like, so for them to deny me access to my credit by saying no on the loan application, they're telling me that, hey, look, we committed securities fraud. We just benefited off your securities because the application, we're still going to get paid for it because it's security collateral. But we don't want you to know that, so we're going to just keep on doing it. We're going to keep on putting all these hard inquiries on your credit. So how you go about doing that with getting all hard inquiries off your credit? You tell them you want to retract the application. How do you go about retracting the application? You can call them or you can send it in writing. So I'm going to show y'all an adverse action letter that I got from a dude by the name of Manza. When I was a part of his class, I kind of just, decided to, be a copycatter. So I'm going to give y'all an example. RE adverse action. This dear U.S. Bank, I, Lang Michael, the consumer and natural man, was denied credit by U.S. Bank when I applied for auto loan on August 31st, 2024. Adverse action against the consumer is against the law according to the Equal Credit Opportunity Act, which codified in 15 U.S.C. 1691C and is pursuant to civil liability under 15 U.S.C. 169. You are subject to criminal liability for violating 15 U.S.C. 1691, as I have proof that I was discriminated against by the U.S. Bank in correspondence to what I previously stated and received as a reply. U.S. Bank is in violation of 15 U.S. Code 1642 U.S.C. 168 1M and 12 CFR 1002. I, the consumer, made an application in good faith, although the credit was not issued. Furthermore, my Social Security number, credit card, because the Social Security card is a credit card, was used and I received no benefit. This is proof of fraudulent activity. Unauthorized use of credit card on behalf of U.S. Bank, sincerely, Lang Michael, attorney in fact, on behalf of all caps name, or you just put on behalf of your all caps name, which is your first and last name. If you have a middle initial, put that also. But this is what you would send to whatever bank that has a hard inquiry on your credit. You have proof. Their address and their name is on the inquiry. So when you click on the inquiry, you're going to put that info within this letter, and you want to send it as certified mail with a return receipt. That's all you got to do when they put hard inquiries on your credit. They're getting money from you at the discount window with the Federal Reserve. Let me show y'all that discount window form if I can find it. I might have to matter of fact, yeah, I'm gonna have to go ahead and airdrop it to my iPad real quick. Y'all hold on. The delay. Sorry for the delay. So this is what the form that they use, whether you get approved for auto loan or not. They use this form for the discount window with the Federal Reserve. They fill it out, the total securities, federal funds sold and resale agreements, total loans, total assets, total deposits, federal funds purchased and repurchase agreement, exclude FRB borrowings, the total securities. So like, look, this is what they use when they do that hard inquiry. So whatever that application, whatever that card was worth, that's how much the application was worth, and they getting paid for it. So that's why when you apply for an apply through a dealership, tell them you want to use that application as security collateral. And how do you go about endorsing that? You put first you put without recourse. I'm gonna just give y'all an example. Hold on. So I'm gonna show y'all how to go about endorsing your signature on an application for a vehicle. This right here, this is your cheat sheet right here. Look, without recourse, pay to the order of. You're gonna put your all caps name just below that, pay to the order of, and then you're gonna put the uppercase, lowercase name. You're not gonna put John though, so you're gonna put by colon your first name, last name, uppercase, lowercase, / agent. I forgot to put agent, but put / agent, and then you put without prejudice. Notice it shows all the different UCC codes as to what that means. So qualified endorsement, UCC 3-415. Special endorsement, UCC 3-205. Authorized representative, you is not liable for you. UCC 3-402. So just putting the word agent, that's what UCC 3-402 means. And I'm going to show y'all a video in regards to that too. And then without prejudice, that's in regards to UCC 1-308, performance or acceptance under reservation of rights. So then it got down here where it says 12 CFR 201.3, business, consumers, and other customer notes are satisfactory collateral for advances from the Federal Reserve discount window available to banks. I just said that, y'all. And I just showed y'all the discount window form. That's what they doing. They're banking off your securities, y'all. This is crazy. All the answers is right in front of you. So y'all know I'm not just talking out of my ass when I say this. Y'all know I'm not talking. The proof is in the pudding. The discount window form, look, right there. This is the form they use. So what we talking about? This is what they profiting off our securities, banking on our name, and getting away with it. That's securities fraud. They need an audit. How do you give them an audit? You do it through the SEC.gov website and the Federal Trade Commissioner website. You make a complaint. What I'm about to do right now, I'm about to make a complaint. I'm about to go to the SEC. I'm going to go there and make a complaint because I need to make a complaint on Securities Bank anyway, because they closed my account and I gave them my endorsed signature for all the dividend checks that they sent me, which is the remittance coupon. Okay. So I want to show y'all how to go. Oh shit. Oh, I think I done messed up my charger, y'all. Hold on. Is it even charging? Oh no, hold on. Let me make sure. I think I broke my charger. The only charger I had. Oh, it's not broke. Never mind. So submit a tip or complaint. Possible securities law violation like fraud, Ponzi schemes, insider trading, market manipulation, or other wrongdoing. A problem I'm having with my investment account or financial professional. The SEC self-regulatory organizations such as stocks exchanges or FINRAs, an SEC employee. So I'm gonna click on this one. File a complaint. We're gonna file a complaint real quick. I accept. Continue. So it gives the options as to what the complaint is about. Fraudulent investment schemes such as Ponzi scheme or promise of high yield returns, unregistered securities offering, general trading practices or pricing issues, manipulation of a security. That's probably the option I'm gonna choose because the fact that when I sent them my dividend check endorsed, which is the remittance coupon, they manipulated this when they told me that it wasn't a dividend check and that wasn't a form of payment or a negotiable instrument. So they lied. Yet again, they probably took it to the discount window. Trust and believe. Securities Bank, they scandalous. Insider trade, material misstatement or omission in companies' public filing or financial statements or failure to file. Or that one. I wonder if you can choose multiple options. Nope, you can only choose one. Municipal securities transaction or public pension plans, security market event or condition, bribery or improper payments to foreign officials, initial coin offerings, cryptocurrency. Okay. So material misstatement or omission in companies' public filings or financial statements or failure to file. Okay. I'm gonna go with that one because I don't want to do the wrong one. So I think manipulation of security. We're gonna choose other. We're gonna choose other. So I think that the what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna just say pretty much my negotiable instrument or special endorsement of my security was not fulfilled. That's what we're gonna put. Is the supplemental information to the previous complaint? No, because this is my first time making a complaint. In your own words, describe the conduct or situation you are complaining about. Okay, so I, Michael Lang, or you know what? We're gonna put last name first. Lang, comma, Michael. Oh, what the hell happened? Attorney in fact would like to report abuse from an organization that did not perform my special endorsement of a dividend check in good faith. So I, Lane Michael, attorney in fact, would like to report abuse from an organization and when I tell y'all I'm just freestyling this, I didn't get this from nobody. I'm literally just making this up as I go. Like I didn't get no cheat sheet from nobody. Like I'm literally just doing it. That did not perform my special endorsement of a dividend check in good faith. 11.1K. I think that's likes, not views. So let's finish. I, Lang Michael, attorney in fact, would like to report abuse for an organization that did not perform my special endorsement of a dividend check in good faith. And I ask that they be held accountable for being in dishonor I've been in communication in regards to this matter with several attempts to cure but it was not successful. Yep, that's what we're going to say. I, Lang Michael, attorney in fact, would like to report abuse from an organization that did not perform my special endorsement of a dividend check in good faith, and I ask that they be held accountable for being in dishonor. I've been in communication in regards to this matter with several attempts to cure, but it was not successful. As a investor and account holder, this institution closed my account, and the reason was for failure of payment. So yeah, they closed my account. Securities Bank closed my business account that I had with them, and they said for failure of payment. But the whole time I've been sending them my dividend check that was endorsed, and they still try to say that they did not get payment. That is a payment. That's a negotiable instrument. I would like correspondence. I would like correspondence to settle without prejudice. Okay. So we're gonna keep it short and brief. We don't need to put too much on the top. We just pretty much wrote a whole complaint on this particular organization, which is Securities Financial. Do I need to add their name? I could. I'm gonna put yes. It says, are you having or have had difficulty getting access to your funds or securities? Yes. Okay. Did you suffer a loss? Yes, because now I can't pay my rent. Enter amount of loss nearest dollar without characters. I'm gonna put 100,000 because look, they gave me a provisional credit for all the endorsements that I sent to them, and then they reversed it back. So we're going to put for 100,000 because that's how much they really, and I can show you all the paper. It says 76,000, but really it was 100,000. When did you become aware of this conduct? I'm going to put the date that they closed the account, which was August 30th, 2024. When did the conduct begin? I'm going to say that was sometime in April. Yeah, that was sometime in April. So we're going to say April 5th, 2024. Oh, no, 2024. Is the conduct ongoing? Yes. Have an individual or firm acknowledge the conduct? No. How did you learn about the conduct? You may select more than one answer. Account statements. I'm going to choose that. Broker-dealer records. Yeah, we're just going to choose account statements. Have you taken any action regarding your complaint? You may select more than one answer. Complaint to confirm. Complaint to the firm. Yep, I definitely did that. Complaint to the regulator. Complaint to the SEC. complain to law enforcement, complain to other legal action, mediation, arbitration. So I just complained to the firm. That's all I did. And what I did, like, okay, there was times where I called from, y'all know how I told y'all earlier in my live, you can set up an eVoice account like for a toll-free number. So the thing about that, did y'all know that eVoice has it where you can record all your calls with interaction with customers, institutions, you can record the call. And literally every time someone calls my business toll-free number, I'm able to record the call. So I'm just going to say I've interacted with this institution on several occasions and explained how I endorsed no, wait, let me reword that. How my endorsement is supposed to be performed on behalf of my securities for Michael Lang. You know what? I'm going to put the all caps name. I'm not going to put the uppercase, lowercase, because we talking about the straw man. For Michael Lang / Always Touching Money Incorporated. So it's a corporation, so I want to put my business name in all caps too. Okay. I've interacted with this institution on several occasions and explained how my endorsement is supposed to be performed on behalf of my securities for Michael Lang / Always Touching Money Incorporated. Okay. My communication was via phone call and in writing, sent as certified mail with a return receipt. Wait, return receipt. So every time I sent my endorsed dividend check, also known as my remittance coupon, I sent it as certified mail with a return receipt through the USPS. So they know that, okay, communication was sent through the USPS. So the post office, the bank, the main bank of all banks, the post office. So I don't got to put a comment, I'm just put 100,000. All right. All right. So yeah, we keeping it short and brief, y'all. We complaining about a firm. So Synchrony Bank is also a financial institution. So we're going to choose bank. Are you or were you associated with the person or firm with the alleged conduct occurred? I have an account with them that was closed. So I would think this would be like, okay, you know how when we looked up the 8K form, this would be basically the security. So we're going to put CIK. We just going to, so like, we got to look it up on the sec.gov website real quick. So this is a lot to do, but at least y'all get the simplicity of everything, because y'all don't have to really think. I'm doing all the thinking for y'all right now with doing this. Okay. So the CIK, hold on. Company search. So let me do something real quick. Full text search. Synchrony. Oh, there we go. So I need this. I need to copy and paste this. Okay, that's the CIK. Wait, hold on. So I gotta put it right here. Boom. So that's how you go about doing that. Are you a current or former employee, officer, employee director, or any entity are you complaining about? No. Are you a current or former non-employee director, consultant, contractor, trustee, or any entity you are complaining about? No. Firm name, Synchrony Financial. Okay, boom. The street address, we got to get that real quick. Yeah, this is a lot of work, but once you got it done, it's done. You don't got to do it no more. You know how to go about doing it. So I thought I was going to be done with this live, but I'm not. Okay, so we need to get the address. Open the document. How do we find the address for Synchrony Financial? So I think we would have to put the indenture trustee's address, but we're gonna look for it on this 8K form, so we can have it for future reference. It's got to be somewhere on this document. Okay. We're gonna have to hold on. So we're going to go to DuckDuckGo. Synchrony Financial. Headquarters. Address. Okay. So this the headquarters address for Synchrony Financial. Copy address. Hopefully it copied the right address. All right. Hold on. We got to do it one at a time. The zip code. Let's look for the zip code. The zip code is 06902. 06902. All right, boom. Now, if the complaint is about an entity or a person that has custody or control over your investments, have you had a difficulty contacting an entity or a person? Yes. Okay, we're going to click next because we don't need to add all the other info. Says select the type of product involved in your complaint: annuities, insurance products, banking, or consumer finance products, debt, securities, corporate bonds, credit cards. Okay. We're going to keep all the rest of that blank. Yes. Yes. Are you attorney filing out of this form on behalf of the anonymous whistleblower client who's seeking a word? Yes, I'm an attorney. In fact, Mr. Michael You know what? No. We not gonna put no for that. Cause even though we be an attorney in fact, we not an attorney at law, so we gonna put no. I'm gonna put my name, Mr. First name, Michael. Last name, Lang. I want to leave my street address anonymous. I'm going to put my business email, though. I am going to put my work phone number. And I'm going to put my cell phone number. But I don't want them knowing my address. Fuck that. But we going to put phone. Are you represented by an attorney in connection with this matter, or would you like to provide attorney's contact? No. Select the profession best represents you. Just going to put other. Attorney in fact. So we're going to put, have you reported an issue in the submission to your supervisor? Compliance, nope. Where okay, were you retaliated against for reporting the matter of the issue in the submission? Nope. Has anyone taken steps to prevent you from reporting this violation? Nope. Are documents or other information being submitted that could potentially identify the whistleblower? No. Does this whistleblower want to be eligible to apply for a whistleblower award? Yes. Are you or were you at the time acquired the original information you are submitting to us, member, officer, or employee of the Department of Justice? Nope. Let me finish reading though. Securities and Exchange Commission. No. Are you or were you at the time acquired the original information you are submitting to us? And remember, nope. Did you acquire the information being submitted to us through the performance of engagement required under the federal securities law by independent public accountant? No. Are you providing this information pursuant to cooperation agreement with the SEC or another agency? Nope. Are you a spouse, parent, child, or sibling of a member? Nope. Have you or anyone representing you received any request, inquiry, or demand related to the subject matter? Nope. Are you currently a subject target of criminal investigation? Nope. Did you acquire information being provided to us from any person described in question 1? Nope. I declare independent perjury. I agree. Okay. Upload any document you would like to include here. There's a maximum of 25 files that can be uploaded, and each file can be no larger than 10 megabytes. Only for one file can be uploaded at a time. So I got all the papers that they sent me. I have that from Securities Bank to show that they haven't been performing my negotiable instrument for my special endorsement. So I'm gonna try to find it real quick. Find one of those forms, or one of those letters that I got from Securities Bank showing that they're in dishonor. Cause I be trying not to throw away nothing, y'all. When I tell y'all, I try to keep up with everything, but I'm a little bit messy with it, disorganized. But I'm gonna find one of those letters. I'm gonna find one of those letters for sure, cause I know I didn't throw it away. I know for a fact I didn't throw it away. Yup, here go one of them. Here go one of them. It says, "Hello, Michael Lane. We want to update you to the change in dispute claim on your Sam's Club Business MasterCard account. After further research, we are unable to locate any payment based on the information you provided, and we are unable to approve your claim. As a result, the credit placed on your account on 5/24/2024 in the amount of $18,893 has been reversed. This claim is now closed." So that's dishonor exhibit number 1. Here's dishonor exhibit number 2. Dear Michael Lane, thank you for contacting our Sam's Club Business MasterCard in regards to a claim of missing or delayed billing statement. Our investigation has determined that your billing statement have been delayed or not sent. We have credited your account with a late fee and interest charge. Okay, so no, can't use that. But I know there's some other letters where it shows they're in dishonor that I can find, because I know they're in here. I don't throw away nothing. I'm just disorganized when it comes to these damn letters, but I'm just going to upload one of them. Guarantee I'm going to find the other ones. But, you know what I'm saying, you got to be very strategic when it comes to this. You got to know what you're talking about, because if you don't know what you're talking about, more than likely they're going to just be like, okay, this person does not know what they're talking about. We cannot honor this report. So this is what I'm gonna do, y'all. I'm gonna take a picture of this particular document and upload it to the exhibits. So we're gonna take a picture. All right. Wait, I gotta retake it because I didn't get the whole thing. So every time I send a negotiable instrument, they try to say they never received it, even though I sent it a certified mail with a receipt. Now, I gotta find one of those return receipts that I sent to Security Bank. I know I got a couple of them somewhere in my house. I just gotta find them. I think I just found one right now. No, that's the Department of Treasury. Not this one. But I recently have got mail from them for a return receipt that they sent hella late after they closed my account. I think I'm gonna go ahead and upload this billing statement too. I know I might be boring to some of y'all, like, what the fuck is he talking about? I'm just now entering into this chat. I don't know what this dude's talking about. Y'all just sit tight. Y'all sit tight for a sec. I got a messy ass closet. Y'all gotta excuse me. I'm trying to find this damn return receipt. I can't never find nothing when I need it. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take a picture of my billing statement too, so they know, look, I'm an account holder. Okay. All right. To be honest with you, you don't want to talk about securities because as far as the CFPB, that's not the right department to even talk about that with. So that's in regards to the consumer report. So you can't use the CFPB for this particular matter because it's not. That's not for that. you can make a complaint with the Federal Trade Commissioner. You know what I'm saying? But not the CFPB. Okay. So I just submitted it. I just uploaded one document because I got other exhibits, but I gotta find them. And when I find them, I'm gonna add on to this. But I definitely put all the info that I needed to in regards to this complaint with the SEC.gov website for Securities Financial. So they closed my account. I let them know that. That's all they really need to know. They closed my account. It's proof of my account because I uploaded a picture of my remittance coupon, which was kind of distorted, but it still was proof that I have an account with them because they have the account number on there. Okay. And I'm going to end it with all that I just gave y'all. It's a wrap. Thank y'all for tuning in. I appreciate everybody that stayed and sticked around. Thank you for your patience. And I hope that whoever is doing this, y'all do it the right way and y'all really just do your own proper due diligence. I did it my way. You know what I'm saying? It's up to you to do it your way and learn this whole method with reporting these companies to the Security Exchange Commission, because they're going to keep on doing this if nobody's holding them accountable. They're going to keep on not performing. It's time to hold them accountable, because no longer will they be able to do that once you report them to the big dogs who's over them. You get what I'm saying? Like, y'all really got to do that. All right, so I'm going to leave y'all with that thought, and I'll see y'all in the next live. Thank you.